So I've done a video previously about Rachel Zegler and her opinions about the whole Snow White movie and her talking about how she didn't like the original cartoon movie and all that stuff. So she's getting backlash on the film and I've heard rumors that she's gonna be fired. But in this video right here that I'm gonna be reacting to, it says Rachel Zegler responds to Jenna Ortega after being fired from Snow White. So from this, it's saying that she's already fired, but I didn't read anything in like Variety or nothing like that that kind of confirmed it. So I'm gonna do some research on if she has been officially fired. But I know she is receiving a lot of backlash. But let's check this out. Let's see what her response is. I'm gonna skip the first like minute of the video because I reacted to those clips in a previous video and I don't want to replay the same stuff. So I'm gonna jump 1 minute from the video that I'm reacting to. It's still an 8-minute video, so but let's check this thing out.
Rachel Zegler has reacted to Jenna Ortega getting her fired. Here is what she had to say about it. All right, let's get straight to it. I've been kicked off Snow White and I'm livid. Jenna Ortega's critiques? Seriously? Since when did one actress get to dictate the evolution of an entire legacy? It's 2023, people. We're supposed to be breaking barriers, not reinforcing them. Jenna, your concerns cost me a role that could have been groundbreaking. To everyone who supported me, thank you.
Actually, her own self got herself fired, to be honest. She can't put like there's some there. I'm not saying that outside things couldn't have influenced it, but I think she got her own self, and it's just the situation in general was just like I think like if Snow White would have came out like how it was supposed to be, I think it wouldn't have made no profit because people already didn't like it. So yeah, I mean yeah.
To those who didn't, get ready to see what you're missing out on. This isn't a setback. It's a setup for something even bigger. You haven't seen the last of me.
We didn't.
Jenna Ortega.
We didn't say we did because she's also in the new Hunger Game film coming up, so she's gonna be in some movies and stuff. I mean, like, duh, like.
Well-known actress for her roles in Disney productions, has recently stirred the pot in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
She has openly criticized Rachel Zegler's portrayal of Snow White in Disney's upcoming live-action adaptation. Ortega's critique has ignited a debate that goes beyond just one movie.
What if Jenna wanted to take the role? What if that would have been some stuff if Jenna wanted to take the role and she like puts that'd be a twist. I'm like, dang.
It touches on the preservation of Disney's legacy in the modern era. Ortega expressed her dissatisfaction with the portrayal of modern female characters in movies, describing them as two-dimensional and uninteresting. She argues that characters should be more than just placeholders in a story. They should be representatives that reflect relatable or achievable aspects of yourself on screen. According to Ortega, the writing for female characters often lacks complexity, making it difficult for viewers to form an emotional connection with them. This critique has sparked a broader debate about the balance between innovation and reverence for original stories. Ortega's comments have ignited
and also it's still a business as well. I mean, because companies they're gonna do not saying something is right or wrong, but companies are also gonna look into okay, what is gonna make them money back because we're not just gonna just make this film without making a profit too. So they gotta look into that as well, the business aspect of it as well. Because I mean, it's life. People need to make money to make a living. That goes for the writers, the editors, everything. So.
Discussions about the influence of new interpretations of Disney classics. She believes that the ongoing changes to these iconic narratives are evoking strong reactions from those who value Disney's legacy. In her words, the legacy that's been enchanting audiences for generations with its magic and imagination should be preserved.
Okay.
Rachel Zegler, who gained fame for her role in West Side Story, is set to play Snow White. She has hinted at a modernized take on the character, which seems to embody the traits that Ortega criticized.
Does this mean that it's no longer 1937? And we absolutely...
Zegler's approach aims to reflect contemporary progressive ideals, But this has led to questions about whether such modern interpretations are tarnishing the legacy of timeless stories. Jenna Ortega's critique has opened up a Pandora's box of questions about how far
Pandora's box
modern
of
adaptations
questions.
should go in altering classic stories. As Ortega puts it, there's a delicate balance between innovation and reverence for the original. Whether you agree with her or not, it's clear that her comments have touched a nerve and sparked a conversation that's likely to continue for some time. Rachel Zegler, set to star as Snow White in Disney's live-action adaptation, recently found herself at the center of a social media storm. Her comments about the film seemed to downplay the original Disney storyline, sparking widespread debate. Ziegler hinted at a modernized take on Snow White, stating, "We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, just because we cast a guy in the movie." This modern approach has not been universally well received. Critics argue that Disney's recent attempts to develop modern female leader characters often fall flat. As one branding expert warned, Rachel Ziegler's backlash could ruin Disney's big-budget show Snow White remake, predicting crisis talks among Disney executives. Jenna Ortega, who previously criticized modern portrayals of female characters, raised several key points against such adaptations.
Okay.
She argued that these characters often come across as distant figures, lacking the familiarity that we find in people we know.
I feel like he's saying the same thing over and over again. I think it was like the third time he stated that she said something. It kind of like resembles the same speech as. I feel like I'm hearing deja vu every time they do these quotes. I'm like, what the hell?
Ortega also highlighted the detrimental messages these portrayals send, particularly to young women. In her words, rather than encouraging growth and perseverance, these female leader archetypes convey that success comes without effort.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid.
Ortega's critique resonates with a significant portion of the audience. A social media user commented, "Snow White is about innocence, hope, and helping others who treat you kindly. It's not about a female leader character."
True.
This sentiment echoes Ortega's earlier point that characters should be relatable or attainable,
Yeah.
and not just idealized figures. In contrast, Ziegler's perspective on Snow White aims to portray her as strong, assertive, and an exceptional leader. However, this has led to concerns over the
But that's not what the original story is about, though. Like, I mean, she could be. I mean, she could be portrayed as a leader in some way, but it's like it's not about like. I'm not expecting Snow White to be at the center front of like going to war or something like that. If that's what she's trying to sound like, that's not Snow White.
character's relatability and the potential impact on viewers' mental well-being.
I have residual checks that would shock you.
As Ortega pointed out, this unattainable image can have adverse effects on people's mental well-being. The debate sparked by Jenna,
Especially if you're a diehard like Snow White fan, because like I know how they changed the mermaid to be quote unquote quote black, but mermaids aren't real, so you can change up mermaids. Snow White is a person, so like people was giving it backlash for changing the race or whatever, this and that. I mean, I don't know, man. Like this whole thing is so. I mean, I think Rachel Zegler, she's getting backlash for a lot of things, not just one thing. Another thing is her not caring about the original story, or she said she saw it once but didn't like it or something. So she's trying to portray a character that she doesn't like the original story about for. So it's kind of like, why are you in this role in general?
Ortega, and fueled by Rachel Ziegler's comments, raises important questions about the direction of modern adaptations of classic stories. As Ortega aptly puts it, the absence of personal setbacks or failures in their narratives insinuates that only external factors hinder their progress, questioning the realism and relatability of such portrayals. Jenna Ortega's commitment to preserving the integrity of storytelling is evident in her actions.
Mhm.
When she received the script for her character in a different project, she noticed it didn't help her character's story develop in a good way. Taking initiative, Ortega spoke to the scriptwriters, stating she wanted to adjust certain lines that didn't match how her character would act.
Mm.
Her proactive approach underscores her dedication to keeping a story's integrity intact, a sentiment many fans wish Rachel Zegler had shared for Snow White.
Yeah.
Zegler's comments have not only disappointed many Disney fans, but also sparked numerous debates on social media. Snow White is about innocence, hope, and helping others who treat you kindly. It's
Then
not
he
about
said
a
that's
female
like 3
leader
times
character.
already. We
Comment
get
your
it.
thoughts below.
I
Do
think
you
he's trying to
Rachel
prolong the
Zegler
video.
or
I
Jenna
think
Ortega is a
I
better
think he's
Snow
trying to
White?
prolong the video. I'm like, like I'm listening to this. I'm like, and he's saying like some of the same quotes over again. But anyway, since we got to the end of the video, and we're in the whole point is like Jenna talking about how Zegler shouldn't be trying to like change the character to make it where it's not attainable or relatable and everything like that, because we all have a set stone image of how Snow White should be, how she should be portrayed, how she should act. And if you want to have her come out here with arrows and swords and horses and stuff, then that's not Snow White. This is gonna be a completely different story. Call it something else then. Don't call it Snow White. Call it women of, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But it wouldn't be called Snow White. But that's my take on this though. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Are y'all siding with Rachel Zegler? Are y'all siding with Jenna Ortega? Or y'all down the middle? Or do you have your own opinion? Just post it down in the comments. Let me know what you thought. What's your thoughts on this whole Snow White thing? Is it right for Rachel Zegler to get fired? Just let me know down in the comments. And if y'all like my reaction to this, post comments down below. Like and share with all your friends. Subscribe to the channel for more reaction videos. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Jen Anchor 100 down for 100,000 subscribers. And Jen Anchor is out. I will be giving away $200 Amazon gift cards when this channel reaches 30,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is drop a like on this video, be subscribed to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads. And in the comment section, let me know why you want to win the $200 Amazon gift card and include your Twitter handle. The winner will be announced once the channel reaches 30,000 subscribers.